Hola, soy Señor Hewitt. So I'm going to try and talk you through the example roleplay 12 that we've got here from the 2018 AQA Spanish speaking exam. So let's have a look at the situation. So you're in a computer shop. It says estás hablando con el empleado en una tienda de ordenadores en España. So you're speaking with the employee in a computer shop in Spain. So feel free to pause the video for a moment, try and work out what notes you would make for these bullet points. Okay, I'll just talk through each bullet point. So first one, you need to be asking a question. As you can see, there's a question mark, and you're asking a question about mejor tableta, so best tablet. So typical type of question you might ask there is, ¿cuál es la mejor tableta? What is the best tablet? Then you don't know what you're going to be asked in the second bullet point. The third bullet point says, tu uso de tu tableta la semana pasada. Un detalle. So you need to give one detail about your use of your tablet last week. So, for example, it could be something like, la semana pasada hice mis deberes, or usé mi tableta para hacer mis deberes. So I did my homework, or I used my tablet to do my homework. Fourth point, problemas con tu tableta ahora, dos detalles. So you need to give two details about problems with your tablet now. So, for example, mi tableta no funciona bien, so my tablet doesn't work well. Es muy lento, it's very slow. Or es muy despacio, it's another way of saying it's very slow. Y what would be the next problem you can come up with? La pantalla está rota. So the screen is broken. La pantalla está rota. So yeah, any two problems that you could come up with. And fifth bullet point, las tabletas en clase. Una opinión y una razón. So tablets in class, one opinion and one reason. For example, en mi opinión es una buena idea usar tabletas en clase. So in my opinion, it's a good idea to use tablets in class. Porque hay muchas posibilidades, because there's lots of possibilities. Or porque es más interesante, because it's more interesting. Whatever reason, opinion and reason you want to give. An opinion, it could be as simple as me gusta usar tabletas en clase. So it doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, let's have a look at the script from the examiner so you can have a little practice. So we would start off with, estás hablando con el empleado en una tienda de ordenadores en España. Yo soy el empleado. ¿En qué puedo ayudarle? So hopefully you're able to ask a question about the best tablet. The teacher responds with, depende. Then they ask, ¿cuánto? So this is the one that you don't know in advance. ¿Cuánto dinero quiere gastar? Hopefully you can say how much money you want to spend. For example, 100 euros or no sé, 80 euros, 80, 100 euros, 80 euros. ¿Y qué color prefiere? And then hopefully you can say what sort of color you prefer. For example, rojo, negro, blanco. You could add a verb in as well, prefiero rojo, prefiero blanco, etc. But it's the colour in itself and the amount of money would be enough to pick up the marks. Okay. Then, as an examiner asks, ¿para qué usó su tableta la semana pasada? So hopefully you're able to give a response as to what you used your tablet for last week. Or you're noticing la semana pasada, last week, you're thinking, okay, I've got to give past tense. So you might say something. Well, I won't go into all the options now because I did that in the previous section. Then you will be asked, ¿qué problemas tiene con su tableta ahora? Hopefully you can come up with 2 problems that you have with your tablet at the moment. And finally, ¿qué piensa de usar tabletas en clase? ¿Y por qué? And hopefully you can come up with an opinion on what you think of using tablets in class and why. And now to finish with, de acuerdo. Okay, hopefully that helps, gives you a bit of an insight into particularly some of the differences between the foundation and the higher role plays. Particularly, you can see with the higher role plays, you're being expected to give often 2 details rather than 1, and you've got some past tenses that you need to be able to express. Okay, hope that helps.